Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I am currently at the van at the minute, the caravan, with no microphone, so I hope the audio is going to be loud enough and clear enough. But I went shopping yesterday. I took the dogs for a long walk in the forest, and then before the heavens opened I went shopping down in town. I'm up here without the kids, so it was just lovely to get to have a look around town, and I bought myself some treats which I thought I would share. We've got two stripy seaside bags. Now in here is the first ever deck that I've ever bought myself, completely sight unseen, so I thought we would open that together. But first of all, let me show you the little bits and pieces I bought. Now, in this first bag, this was from the museum. Now, I went to the museum years ago and didn't think much of it, but since then, it's moved. And I just stumbled across it, and it is now in the most incredible building. And it was spectacular in there, and I was so blown away by it, and with it being free to get in, I just thought I'd buy something in the shop just to support the museum. So I bought some vintage style postcards of Aberystwyth, which I think are absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully I can find a little frame for these. And then also, look at this old print of Aberystwyth. Look, you can see the Cliff Railway and the bridges going across the Cliff Railway in the background, and the seafront. And it must have been when a circus came to town, because look, there are elephants swimming. Look at all the kids watching and the fishermen in their rowboats. I love this image. So that's what I got from the museum. Then I went to a shop called Stars in town, which kind of does like clothes and jewelry. It's kind of like a bohemian metaphysical shop. I bought some Dragon's Fire incense, which is apt. This was not done on purpose, but you'll see why it was apt in a minute. I also bought 3 crystals. I left the shop and immediately forgot what they are. They kind of like a sort of clear pale blue. I'm always doing this with crystals. I always forget to pick up the little name tag with them, but there you go. I got 3 crystals. Let's leave those there. All the same, I don't know why I got called to them, but I did. Now the deck I brought is this one, Caroline Mitchell's Dragon Path Oracle cards. I've never seen it before. I have never seen a walkthrough. I've never seen anybody talk about it. I've no idea. It was sealed in the shop. I've just unsealed it. It's by Watkins Press. It says harness the energy of the dragons. So I have been called to dragons, not because I am a fire element girl, but because I'm not. Now, doing some ancestor work at my altar, I had some messages come through about why I am so averse to working with fire energy. It is my least favourite element to work with. In fact, there is a bit of an aversion there. Some messages came through about why, which were absolutely fascinating. And I think breaking down some boundaries with the fire element might help me on my healing path. So I have the little Field Guide to Garden Dragons deck at home, but that's one of Tilly's decks that we used before school. So I wanted a more grown-up dragon deck as well. Dragon Oracle in particular is what I was looking for. So I walked into the shop, and this was just sitting there. So Dragon Path Oracle cards. It says prepare to meet the 4 dragon clans: the Earthwalk dragons, the Galactic dragons, the Grand Master dragons, and the Guardian dragons. Okay, so we've got 4 clans in this deck. each with their own special intuition to share. We've got 4 clans. Let's have a look if it tells us what the clans are. The Earthwalk dragons are the empowerers. The 16 Earthwalk dragons support us along our physical journey through life. So that's the Earthwalk dragons. The Galactic dragons are the connectors. Within the Dragon Path Oracle, we have 4 representatives of the Galactic Dragon clan. The Galactic dragons are not of this world. They work out in the galaxies of the universe with, among others, Lord Cthulhu, who is a dragon elder and spokesdragon for the Galactic Council. I know nothing about dragons, by the way. Then we have the Grand Master dragons, who are the teachers. So there are 5 dragons from the Grand Master clan. Oh, I see Merlin the dragon mentioned there. The Grand Masters within the deck are talented master teachers and seers. They will work with all of us, but seek out those who are serious about learning from them, or those already working at an advanced spiritual level. And then we have the Guardian dragons, the keepers of wisdom. And she says, when I first began the process of working with the clans and they told me there were different groups, I knew intuitively that there were 4, but I could only see 3. It wasn't until I revisited them more recently and talked to each clan, both as a group and as individuals, that I discovered the guardians I'd previously missed. Each of the guardian dragons has a counterpart. They are not necessarily male and female, although some are, but a balance of each other like yin and yang. They support the healers and mystics, encourage us to dig deep into our spirituality, to release preconceived ideas, to accept that we can do anything, remind us to listen to our own advice. Okay, so we've got the 4 different clans. Okay, let's get these cards out. So the backs of these cards, we've got kind of this cosmic dragon here. Well, we've already just found out that the dragon clans do go galactic. And these are the cards themselves. So it's quite thin cardstock, glossy cardstock, but I don't mind that. It's going to be really nice to shuffle. There are, how many cards are there in here? 33 cards in here. So we've got 33 dragons. And I can see straight away that they have this stripe going across them for the 4 clans. So we've got black and blue. So that's the Earth dragons. Was it the Galactic dragons that came next? So Earth are black, Galactic are blue, Grandmaster are grey, sort of grey colour, and was it Guardian? Yeah, the Guardian dragons are white. Okay, let's have a look at the cards then. So we've got the Earthwalk dragons first, which is the biggest set. So each has a Roman numeral on, so it's easy to find in the book, and each has a keyword. Let's just look. So in the book we have a key phrase, something about the dragon, and then advice. Okay. Oh, I really love the artwork of that. Look at that transformation with the butterfly wings. I love that. Got Father Time, peace, confidence, magic and manifestation, a jewel dragon there, spirit, that's gorgeous, courage, freedom, I love the keywords, emergence, love that. Oh, Singold, is that the name of a dragon? That Card 12. Looks like it's going to be the name of a dragon rather than a key word. Those of you who work with dragons, if these are well-known dragons, if that's such a thing, then you'll probably be laughing at me. But like I said, I know nothing about dragons. Singold is the dragon of gratitude. Okay, so that's the name of a dragon. Another name by the looks. Avebury Matriarch. Are those the Avebury stones? Is that a place? Am I making that up? Isn't Avebury by just outside Glastonbury? Or am I making it up? It says, if the Avebury Matriarch has flown into your awareness today, she wants you to visit an old natural temple, stone circle, or other ancient sacred site and connect to the energy of the land there. She asks you to ground yourself, be still, and ask for her guidance. Due to her connection with the Avebury Henge, okay, well, it's somewhere, she carries an incredible ancient energy, that of the old ways, the shamanic healing of the ancestors of England. Her wisdom is as ancient as the land itself. Yeah, the Avebury Circle, isn't it? Okay, so I wasn't making it up. That's good. Auberon. We've got Destiny. And we have Grace. I love the keywords. I like the link to sacred sites as well. Right, we've got the galactic now. So you can see the black stripe turns to blue. We've got Atramis, Luna, Crystal. And there's that dragon keeper that stepped forward that we read about, Lord Cthulhu. So that's interesting as well. So those are the 4 galactic dragons. And then the stripe turns to grey. And these are the Grand Master dragons. Merlin the dragon. Serene. Very beautiful. Platinum. Love that. Look, you've got the chakra colours down there. Illuminaire. And the Philosopher. So those are the Grand Master dragons. And then finally you've got the Guardian dragons, which have the white stripe. So you've got the Healer, Asclepius. I have no idea whether I've said that right. Mordwin. You've got the Tree of Life on there. Soul Guardian. Delphin. Gaia is in there. How wonderful. Love that, because the book talked about the deck can be used for grounding yourself. And for me, Gaia is very much a grounding energy. You've got the Divine Feminine in here and Herne. Is that how you say that? I don't know. Right, so that is really interesting. Shall we pull a card, see how it shuffles? Yeah, the only thing that stops it shuffling really satisfying is the fact that it's only 33 cards. But this kind of finished card stock is always going to shuffle okay. It's not thick and sticky like some glossy card stock is. So that's good. It's more slidey, if anything, than sticky. But not a problem. It reminds me a little bit of the Dreams of Gaia cardstock. So not the pocket version, but the full size version. It is that cardstock. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay, let's take that one. Ah, Gaia. There we go. So this is 31, and it says, have courage to stand up for what you believe in your heart to be true. The dragon Gaia is the earth keeper and carries Gaia's ancient knowledge deep within her. She is one of the oldest dragons yet to come to earth. I am the etheric body of your planet. I urge you to protect her and all who dwell upon her. I will guide you into restoring balance What is done cannot be undone, and alas, some things are gone forever. Have courage to stand up for what you believe in your heart to be true, and I will stand with you. You can be that change. Call upon her support when you are working on a new project and need to anchor its energy fully. You can invoke her wisdom when any form of group work is taking place to anchor the collective vibration to the planet. Make use of her grounding energy. She is also here now to help ground the frequencies of the fifth dimension and above, which are coming into our consciousness. She will guide us when we are ready to reignite the light of the Earth's grids. The deep healing this invokes will help Gaia and us as humans to build peace on Earth and a future that is sustainable. So that's not just about grounding and anchoring yourself, anchoring projects, like really getting a firm, safe base. So like safety and grounding on a personal level. It's also a call to action as well. It's also a card that could be selected and put on the altar on purpose as well if you were starting a new project that wasn't established yet. So lots of ways to work with that card, and I really like it. So that is Caroline Mitchell's Dragon Path Oracle cards. It's illustrated by Tyrus Veery. So if you feel called to work with dragons, this might be a deck that you're interested in. First deck I've ever bought sight unseen, and I really like it. So thanks guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.